Hello, everyone. My name is Victoria Lavin, and I am, as of last week, a fourth-year veterinary student at the University of Minnesota. Thank you. I didn't expect that applause. I appreciate it. When I was talking with the lovely Chris Hayden the other day, who is one of the main organizers of this event, and she did an excellent job, by the way. She told me that this is one of the most important events in the college's history, so please excuse me if I'm a little nervous. With that being said, I am truly honored to welcome you to the University of Minnesota College of Veterinary Medicine's 75th anniversary celebration. When I toured at the University of Minnesota, I knew that this is the school where I was meant to be. I immediately felt at home, and I'm happy to report that feeling continues today. During my time here, I have been fortunate enough to serve on the Alumni and Friends Society Board, as well as the Committee on Curriculum and Educational Policy, alongside many wonderful and committed alumni and faculty. I have also participated in valuable learning opportunities through some of our amazing clubs like VTouch and SERVS, which provide no-cost veterinary services to communities in need across the Twin Cities and the state. And along with many of my classmates, I have been lucky enough to receive multiple scholarships from the CVM Awards and Scholarship Committee, which is funded by alumni donations. I believe I can speak for myself and my fellow 400+ veterinary students when I say the support we receive from our veterinary community is so important to our education, and we are immensely grateful. So thank you to everyone here tonight who supports scholarships and donates their time to mentor students. You are the ones who make this veterinary community so strong. My younger self would be very excited to learn that not only am I in vet school, but while in vet school, I've given a speech at a big event, spayed and adopted out a cat, palpated a dairy cow, and most importantly, I've formed lifelong friendships, including my friend Sarah, who I refer to as my token equine friend. Everybody needs a horse friend. For the past 3 years, I have been amazed by the wisdom and flexibility of my professors, and I have been impressed by the resiliency and dedication of my classmates. I am greatly looking forward to continuing to be impressed by the CVM community during my last year in rotations and beyond. Thank you to everyone who makes the University of Minnesota College of Veterinary Medicine an extraordinary place to be. Now, it is my honor to introduce Dean Laura Mulgard. Dean Mulgard was named interim dean in 2019 and was appointed dean in 2021. She received her doctorate of veterinary medicine from Iowa State and spent 20 years as our associate dean for academic and student affairs. She is also a proud client of the Lewis Small Animal Hospital. She has brought in her dogs, her cats, and maybe her pet rat. Please join me in welcoming Dean Mulgard.
Thank you, Victoria, for that wonderful introduction. I am so excited to be here with you all tonight for this momentous occasion. Let's give Victoria one more round of applause. There's so much to look forward to as we envision the future of veterinary medicine, and these students and the leaders that you spoke with tonight are proof of that. They are resilient and passionately committed to veterinary medicine. They have to be. There is so much knowledge for them to learn in 4 years, and the world has extraordinary high expectations of them when they leave veterinary school. The University of Minnesota talks a great deal about learners to leaders. This is an intrinsic value of our collegiate culture and of our profession. When I look out at the alumni that are with us tonight, and I think of those who are unable to join us, I'm so proud of the incredible careers of our alumni and the impact that this college has had over these 75 years. Before I get too far into my remarks, I want to take a moment to recognize some of the leaders who are with us tonight. I'm so pleased that my predecessor, Dr. Trevor Ames, was able to be here with me tonight. Trevor's vision and leadership Trevor's vision and leadership has helped make CVM what it is today, so thank you. I'm also honored that the University of Minnesota Foundation President, Kathy Schmidlkoffer, is with us here this evening. Kathy, can you please stand so that we can recognize you? There. There are just a few additional people I'd like to recognize. While I could not begin to list all of the partnerships that we have at the college, many of them focused around the food and animal agriculture industry. The Minnesota Department of Agriculture is one of the most important government partners we have at the College of Veterinary Medicine. And I want to thank the Minnesota Agriculture Assistant Commissioner, Patrice Bailey, for coming tonight. Patrice, thank you. I've mentioned the profession a few times tonight already. The college is closely tied with the state association, the Minnesota Veterinary Medical Association, and we're lucky to have a great partner in their executive director, Kelly Andrews. Kelly is with us tonight. Thank you, Kelly. Lastly, a shout out to a very special guest tonight. Tom Boyd is the grandson of Dr. Willard Boyd, one of the founders of the CVM 75 years ago. Tom drove from Des Moines today to be a part of this celebration. That is the level of pride that this college instills. So Tom, on the flip side of that, I believe your grandfather would be proud of everything the college has accomplished. So thank you for helping us remember your grandfather and his contributions. There are many more people I would like to thank, but time is of the essence. Please know that I am well aware that this college is successful because of our amazing community. That community includes students, faculty, staff, alumni, partners, and donors. Thank you. So our college has three elements to our mission: research, service, and teaching. And each pillar builds on the other and drives our success across the college. Let's start with our exciting research that we're leading. You began tonight's event with what we called our Discovery Showcase. We wanted to talk with you and have opportunities for our amazing faculty and graduate students to show you and reacquaint you with some of the advances. Maybe this was the first time that you got to learn about these, or maybe that you were already familiar with some of them. As dean, I am impressed weekly with the role our researchers play in improving the health of animals, people, and the environment we share. And sometimes I hear about these advances the same way you do, through the news media. Here's an example. How many of you heard Dr. Tim Johnson, a member of our poultry faculty, recently on Minnesota Public Radio? Tim was, yes, some of you did. Tim was not there to talk about his usual research, which is on turkeys. He was there to talk about the relationship between E. coli strains from meat and the relationship of those with human infections and urinary tract infections. That's really impressive work and shows the relationship between human and animal health. If you want to learn more about what you saw at these showcases, whether it's Dr. Stottheimer's work with canine cardiology, or Dr. Durward Ackhurst's research around racehorses, or Dr. Larson's fieldwork with chronic wasting disease, or Dr. Furrow's cutting-edge genetics research, talk to me tonight or anyone at the college, and we can put you in touch with the appropriate faculty. To paraphrase Dr. Olson from the video you just saw, now is the time to get engaged in the college. The faculty and students and their research here tonight are just the tip of the iceberg. What you see at this event are examples of our diverse, expansive impact across disciplines and species. Let me tell you just a few more examples that we can be proud of. So, highly pathogenic avian influenza has been all over the news for over a year now. And if you don't think it has impacted your life, I would ask you, when is the last time you bought a dozen eggs? Or perhaps read about dead or dying raptors. We have two faculty at the forefront of high-path avian influenza, Dr. Carol Cardona, our Pomeroy Endowed Chair, and Dr. Victoria Hall, our Rettig Endowed Chair and Executive Director of the Raptor Center. They are working to reduce the impact of avian influenza on our food systems and on our wildlife. Another indicator of how important avian influenza is in Minnesota, last year our veterinary diagnostic laboratory performed nearly 20% of all of the high-path avian influenza testing in the United States. They were extremely busy, and they were able to rise to this challenge thanks to the previous funding investments in equipment and facilities of the Minnesota legislature. Antimicrobial resistance in pets may not be in the news like high-path avian influenza is, but it's just as critical. One of our veterinarians, Dr. Jen Granick, who's here tonight, is leading a team of veterinarians and epidemiologists whose goal it is to increase knowledge and awareness of antimicrobial resistance in pets and help establish and disseminate best practices for companion animal medicine. Antimicrobial stewardship practice will guide effective treatment of animal infections and contribute to the One Health mission of combating antimicrobial resistance, keeping people and animals safe. This is real leadership on the global front. These are just two more examples of how our faculty are impacting our state, our country, and the world. This commitment to innovation is showing no signs of slowing down anytime soon. Thank you to those of you here tonight who supported our research. There is so much more to accomplish, and I'm excited about the opportunities ahead. This leads me to the second part of our mission, service. CVM's impact can be felt in every county in Minnesota. We are on the front lines of animal health from International Falls to Albert Lea. We work with University Extension to educate farmers about new practices in animal agriculture. We partner with tribal nations to provide veterinary care for beloved pets. We provide extraordinary ambulatory equine care through our West Metro equine practice. We educate young people through the Raptor Center programs about wildlife and its connection to human and environmental health. Of course, here in the Twin Cities, our veterinary teaching hospital is a national leader, both in the number of cases we see and in the compassionate care that we provide. As Victoria Lavin mentioned, I am a client. I know firsthand how the clinicians at the Lewis Small Animal Hospital have saved my pets. I know not everyone has the resources to afford the best veterinary care, though. And that is why we offer the Companion Animal Fund at both our small animal hospital and our equine facilities. Many of you here tonight have been generous in supporting these funds, and I want to thank you. We've recently made major investments in our clinical work with a new linear accelerator, and this was possible only because of our philanthropy of our donors, and support from the university. And I want to thank the Dean and Vice President of Health Sciences, Dr. Jacob Toller, who could not be here tonight, for the support of this critical piece of equipment. It will help not only expand our clinical service, but will play an important role in groundbreaking research that impacts the health of people and pets. We also added a new CT and a new MRI to our clinical resources. But there's still more for us to do. We must bring our small animal facility to a level that includes more modernized spaces. And I promise you'll hear more about that in the future. And finally, I want to turn to the education arm of our mission. I said it before, and I will say it again, the future of the veterinary profession looks bright due to our students. We had 1,500 applicants this year for 125 spots. So first of all, that shows a high interest in the field and the strength of our reputation, but more importantly, it shows how competitive it is to get into veterinary school. And it shows that we are enrolling the brightest and most prepared veterinary students. And that's great, but we are also turning away too many qualified applicants. We've been impacted by national shifts in our profession, many of which were exacerbated by the pandemic. We know we are facing the worst shortage of veterinarians in the 75-year history of the college. And that's why we're partnering with South Dakota State University to bring 20 more students into our program annually. That's also why we're focusing on fundraising for scholarships to make veterinary education more affordable. In the last 6 years, we have increased our scholarship awards by 40% to more than $700,000. Thank you to everyone here tonight who has supported our scholarships with a gift. The need has never been greater, and we know we can count on you to see that continue to grow. Our college has gained national recognition for our forward-thinking approach to education. One of the key initiatives that sets us apart is our innovative curriculum. As a leader in this institution, I am immensely proud of the fact that we not only adopt cutting-edge teaching and learning strategies, but we also create them. Our curriculum integrates clinical and basic sciences from the very beginning of the program, providing students with the hands-on experience that they want and need. In addition, we have developed and implemented competency-based education strategies that are beginning to be widely adopted in the field of veterinary education nationally and internationally. Our faculty members have played a pivotal role in shaping the direction of veterinary education and have authored influential papers on the subject. As a result, our students are the beneficiaries of our faculty's creativity and passion and are well equipped to succeed in their careers as veterinary professionals. Another initiative that has been to diversify our student base so that the veterinary profession is better represented in the community. Not long ago, someone called veterinary medicine the whitest medical profession in America. And that's something we can't change overnight, but we are working diligently to attract a diverse pool of applicants and to offer new scholarships to those who are accepted. I'm open to any and all ideas that you might have on this initiative. Recently, we had an alum come forth to offer a full ride scholarship to attract Native Americans to the profession. And for that, I am extremely grateful. We need more ideas like that. Earlier, I mentioned investing in new technology for teaching hospitals. We also need to invest in the student experience as we strive to meet the changing needs of educating veterinary students. We started that this year with our new Transformational Learning Corridor, or TLC. Clever, right? This 3-phase remodeling of our former large animal hospital space will improve the hands-on experience our students have by providing more opportunities to practice in modern facilities with modern equipment. We've completed the first phase, and I invite you to come to campus this summer for a tour. We think we have funding from a generous donor to complete the project, but nothing is done until the money is in hand. This 75th anniversary has given us an opportunity to reflect on the college's rich history of teaching, service, and research. But more importantly, it has allowed us to turn our eyes to the future. There is so much to accomplish, and we're thrilled that you're all partners in this work. Thank you again for being here today. The College of Veterinary Medicine would not be the place it is today without each and every one of you in this room. And for that, you have my sincere gratitude. As I look forward to the next 75 years and beyond, I know the work happening today in our classrooms, laboratories, and clinics will set us up for continued success, no matter what challenges may come our way. I want to wrap up my remarks the same way I began, with a heartfelt recognition to our students, the heart and soul of everything we do at the CVM. There are many students here with us tonight, but I've asked 4 of them to come up to the stage to join me and share their stories, to give you a glimpse of what the future of veterinary medicine looks like. Please welcome to the stage Logan Vermeer, Gabby Robbins, George Lemke, and Andrew Beckman, who will tell us a little bit about themselves and their veterinary education and how they're going to impact the world. Logan, I think you're up first.
I am. Thank you. Before I get started talking about myself, which I absolutely love to do, I would love to take a moment to thank both Dean Molgard and the rest of the faculty here at the College of Veterinary Medicine for all the hard work they do. You know, I personally have had such an amazing experience these last 3 years, and I owe a lot of that to the hard work that they put in. So how about a round of applause for them? I also want to acknowledge our alumni here tonight. The hard work that you have all put in have laid the groundwork to make this the best profession out there, so thank you as well. My name is Logan Vermeer. I'm originally from Savage, Minnesota, and also as a member of the class of 2024 Lake Victoria. I just started my 4th year last week. I'm on the small animal track and have an interest in both general practice and urgent care. They asked us to share with you what attracted us to the field, and me personally, for me it was the mentorship that I received when I first started out. That just kept me coming back, and I'm really hoping that going forward I'd be able to pay that forward for the next generation of veterinarians. So thank you.
Hi, and like Logan said, thank you all for being here today. My name's Gabby. I am finishing up year 6 of 8 of the dual DVM PhD program. And while I'm originally from Rockville, Maryland, I have considered Minnesota my home for almost 6 years now. And in December, when I finally defend my PhD, I'll be returning to the DVM and plan to track research. So, like many in the field, I have always wanted to be a veterinarian. And in high school and in college, I really developed a second passion for research, hence this crazy endeavor of pursuing both degrees. And my hope after graduating is to pursue a career in academia at the intersection of human and animal health. I really have a passion for teaching and hope to be able to give back to the next generation while also conducting research that impacts both humans and animals, specifically with cancer therapies.
Hi, I'm George Lemke, and I am just about to finish my second year of vet school. I'm originally from Watkins, Minnesota, and I am tracking food animal medicine. I guess growing up, I grew up in a very agriculturally driven community, and I've seen what it takes to feed the world and all the work that goes into that. Further, I'd like to go back to rural Minnesota or South Dakota and work with beef and sheep and help farmers efficiently feed the world. I guess what really attracted me to veterinary medicine is that challenge of feeding the growing population.
Hello, my name is Andrew Backman. I'm from the very small town of Herman, Minnesota, and I, like Logan and Victoria, just started my fourth year. I'm also on the small animal track, and my interest is to pursue specialization in small animal surgery, and then hopefully be able to travel back and serve more of the rural areas of Minnesota that I grew up in and see that we obviously have a need for. What really attracted me to this profession was the small animal clinic I got to work at while I was in high school and growing up, and really just seeing the genuine connections that you can make with not only the animals, but the families that you get to work with. So to all the mentors, partners, and of course the donors, thank you for investing in my future, our future, and of course the future of Minnesota veterinary medicine. Thank you.
So thank you very much for giving us an insight into today's students and dreams. Let's give you another round of applause. So I've asked a few people to join me on stage to close out the program. As they make their way onto the stage, I want to share with you some best wishes from a few people who have benefited from our work. So please roll the video.
Happy 75th anniversary to the College of Veterinary Medicine.
Here's to the team at the Minnesota Urolith Center. Thanks for all that you do.
Here's to veterinary public health and all the people who work at the intersection of human health and animal health.
Happy 75th anniversary to the College of Vet Med.
Here's to the Department of Veterinary and Biomedical Sciences, our expert team at the Veterinary Medical Center, and our fantastic students. Always remember, the dose makes the poison.
We're delighted to be able to support the wonderful work that the Raptor Center does.
Happy 75th anniversary to the College of Veterinary Medicine.
To the students, past and present, they are the heart and soul of the college.
My pup and I just want to give a big shout out to Drs. Arnold and Pluhal for the cutting edge work that they are doing in their canine brain tumor research program.
Happy birthday to the College of Veterinary Medicine.
Here's to all those amazing technicians at the VMC who made sure that I, a clumsy doctor, can still place an IV catheter.
Happy birthday and congratulations to the College of Veterinary Medicine. My name is Zach Lopnow. I'm a 2017 graduate of the university. One of my favorite things about the college was the opportunity to create my own experience through a variety of student groups and the college's embrace of that diverse learning opportunity that really helped shape who I was going to become as a practitioner.
Happy 75th anniversary to the College of Veterinary Medicine.
Anselm Foundation is proud to wish the College of Veterinary Medicine a happy 75th anniversary.
Happy 75th anniversary.
And thank you for West Metro Equine Practice.
Congratulations to the College of Veterinary Medicine on 75 excellent years, especially the dairy group.
This anniversary is an important milestone for the College of Veterinary Medicine. It celebrates 75 years of leadership and excellence in advancing research education, and clinical services dedicated to improving animal and human health.
Happy 75th anniversary to the College of Veterinary Medicine and to the students who make this anniversary worth celebrating.
Well, what a wonderful celebration tonight has been, and in that vein, I'd like to propose a toast. To all of you here tonight, for your unwavering support and your inspiring enthusiasm. To our students, faculty, and staff for making a positive impact across Minnesota and across the world. To our success, the accomplishments that illuminate the past 75 years and those that will help paint the future. To our inspiring mission, to improving the health and well-being of animals and people, strengthening Minnesota's economy, training the next generation of veterinary leaders, and delivering life-changing care. To the next 75 years. Cheers. Cheers.